Hello and welcome back to the Vita Boys, you PlayStation gamers. We're making an attempt to highlight great games that are appearing on the PlayStation Vita in what we can only describe as a great game drought. I'm sure you guys are all aware that we don't get many great games on the PlayStation Vita in recent years, and we want to support the PlayStation Vita developers for as long as possible. That's why each month we're going to hope to highlight one awesome game on the PlayStation Vita. Something the PlayStation Vita at large doesn't get a lot of is horror games. Luckily, there's one game out this month that just launched for the PlayStation Vita called Dying Reborn. This awesome title has added to what is otherwise a very bare offering of horror games in the PlayStation Vita library, and it's even made its way on over to the PlayStation 4 and PSVR. Oasis Games has asked us to take a look at this wonderful game today, so that's what we're going to do, and after getting to experience this awesome new title, we'll be taking a look at Dying Reborn and why you should pick it up. After our in-depth playthrough of the title, take a look at the top 5 reasons you should buy Dying Reborn for the PlayStation Vita, PlayStation 4, or PSVR. Stick around to the end of the video to maybe see some great gameplay as well. Before we get started, make sure to hit that subscribe button and leave a comment below to enter our massive giveaway of 2 PlayStation 4 systems and various huge new releases like Tekken 2 and Persona 5. Don't forget, our giveaways are now more transparent than ever, and if you win, you'll be getting your picture and YouTube ID shown in every video next month. To enter this massive giveaway, just subscribe and leave a comment below. That's all you have to do, and only subscribers are added to the entry list. Let's check out the top 5 reasons you should pick up Dying Reborn. Number 5. PSVR. Dying Reborn is currently on 3 different platforms: PS Vita, PS4, and PSVR. Naturally, most everyone here is probably a huge PlayStation Vita fan, but the PSVR version of Dying Reborn is certainly not to be overlooked. Playing in PSVR was thrilling, to say the least. As I played, I truly felt immersed in the atmosphere around me, and whether that's a good thing or a bad thing is up to debate since the game is extremely scary. I am happy that Oasis Games finally decided to bring the VR feature to the game, because I personally had the most fun playing on PSVR. It's one thing to pick up a controller and play, but it's totally different when you put those glasses on and experience the fear right in front of your pretty little face. Let's check out the number 4 reason that you should support Oasis Games and pick up Dying Reborn. Number 4. Storyline. While Dying Reborn's gameplay isn't as long as other games in the horror genre, its story certainly is worth looking at. You begin the game waking up in a hospital bed locked in a spooky and unfamiliar room. You've got no memory of how you got there, who you are, or what to do, but soon you realize that you need to escape. Of course, you kinda knew that all along, but that's not really the point here. You quickly begin your escape, and you do so by, you guessed it, solving puzzles. The story honestly kept me very interested while I progressed through the game, and the ending was extremely satisfying, and that's all I'm gonna say there. For a puzzle game, the story was actually quite in-depth and very satisfying, something that the PS Vita really needs in its repertoire. As a horror game, you naturally can experience a very scary but interesting story. I don't want to ruin much of it for you, but it is definitely one of the biggest reasons that I would pick up Dying Reborn, especially on the PlayStation Vita. Number 3. Challenging puzzles. Who doesn't love challenging puzzles? The best part of my morning? It's trying to figure out how to traverse my way out of my mother's death tuck of my sheets. I'm just kidding, my mom doesn't tuck me in. That's my dad's job. All that to say, if you're a fan of puzzles and challenging ones at that, mixed with a fair amount of horror, there's no reasons not to pick up Dying Reborn. As you make your way through horrific scenes filled with clearly diabolical medical tables, creepy little girl paintings, and some sort of fish head mask thingy, the puzzles gradually get harder and harder until you either give up or you're forced to stop because you realize it's dinner time and you've been playing the game since you forgot to eat breakfast this morning. It really is hard puzzles that are going to keep you immersed in the game. I can promise you that much. On to number 2. Number 2, and guys, this one's a biggie. We finally have a horror game on the PlayStation Vita. It hasn't been since the likes of Zero Escape or Lone Survivor that we have gotten a good horror game on the Vita, or any horror game for that matter at all. Furthermore, the title makes a great addition to the library of the PSVR and PS4, which too can suffer from the dreaded lack of horror titles. It honestly makes me wonder sometimes how we PS Vita fans make it on just JRPGs alone. I believe it was the Muffin Man who once said, "Man cannot make it on bread and water alone." So too can Vita owners not make it on JRPGs alone. In short, it's just nice to finally have a title that mixes it up a little bit. Stuff has been getting dry. A horror puzzle title, it's truly a nice change of pace and a great reason to support Oasis and pick this title up. Honorable mention, easy platinum trophy, and who doesn't like an easy platinum trophy, right? And I don't know why I'm saying easy, because that word truly doesn't apply here. It's not an adjective I would ever place near Dying Reborn. Easy doesn't belong, but another challenging platinum trophy to shove up your friends' noses? Well, that's always fun, guys, right? On to number 1. Number 1, price. It's tough to find good help these days, and I, of course, wouldn't know because I can't afford help. Luckily, despite me being poor and unable to pay someone to cook me dinner, I can still afford Dying Reborn, which is not something that can be said about most new games of this caliber these days. Dying Reborn is $14.99 on the PS Vita and PS4, and only $9.99 on PSVR. If you're looking for a good, scary, worthwhile PlayStation game unlike any you have played in a while, you can't get one for a much better price. For this simple, small, very small reason, this price is one of the best reasons to dip ever so slightly into your wallet and pick up Dying Reborn on the PS Vita, PS4, or PSVR. Thanks for watching, guys, and making our channel a success. If you feel like playing awesome horror games, go pick up a copy of Dying Reborn and support your PlayStation Vita developers. There's not a better thing you can do if you own a PlayStation Vita. And of course, make sure to hit that subscribe button and leave a comment below to be entered in our massive giveaway of 2 PlayStation 4 and various huge titles like Persona 5 and Toukiden 2. Make sure to just hit that subscribe button, leave a comment below for the chance of a lifetime, and until next time, enjoy a little bit of extra gameplay of Dying Reborn while I finally shut up. Vita Boys out.
Yeah, we're the Vita boys here for you. Check back every week and stay tuned. Like, comment, subscribe today to be notified, stay up to date. We are covering everything PS Vita. Weekly game giveaways, come see us. Gameplays, unboxing, reviews and more. With a lot coming and more in store. We're the Vita boys and we're here for you.